Chapter 19. What floats, sinks and mixes. On a hot summer day, when Aparna and Anand come back from the school, their mother gives them cool lemonade to drink, which is very refreshing. Today, Anand is preparing the lemonade for everyone at home. Let us see how he makes it. He takes some water in a jug and adds 2 tablespoons of sugar to it. Then he stirs this mixture. He is surprised to note that the sugar disappears in water. He adds more sugar and stirs again. The sugar disappears again. Then he adds some lemon juice and a pinch of salt to this mixture and stirs it. Lemon juice and salt also disappear in water. Where have sugar, salt and lemon juice disappeared? Actually, all 3 of them have dissolved in water. When a substance mixes completely in water such that its particles cannot be seen, it is said to be dissolved. A substance which dissolves in a liquid like water is known as a soluble substance. Thus, sugar, salt and lemon juice are soluble in water, but some materials do not dissolve in water. Let us learn this by performing the following activity. Activity 1. Take some water in a mug, add some sand to it, and stir the mixture. Then add some pebbles in the mug and stir the mixture again. What do you observe? Sand and pebbles do not mix with water and are clearly seen in the mixture. A few seconds later, if water is not disturbed, the sand and pebbles would settle down in the mug. This means sand and pebbles do not dissolve in water. Such materials are said to be insoluble. When a substance dissolves in any medium, we get a solution. The substance that dissolves in a medium to give a solution is called a solute. The medium in which a substance dissolves is called a solvent. Water is a solvent in the above activity. Do you know water is called a universal solvent because it can dissolve many substances? Activity 2. Take 2 beakers and fill them half with water. Put some pebbles in one beaker and stir. Now put some pieces of thermocol in the second beaker and stir. What do you observe? Both pebbles and thermocol pieces are insoluble in water. Pebbles sink in water, whereas thermocol pieces float on it. Similarly, if mustard oil is mixed with water, it does not dissolve. Instead, it floats on water. There are some liquids which are insoluble in water and sink in it, that is, form a separate layer at the bottom. Carbon tetrachloride and ether are examples of such liquids. Whether an object will float on water or sink in it depends on its density. Let us learn about density by performing the following activity. Activity 3. Take a piece of marble stone and a piece of wood of the same size. Now, weigh them. What do you observe? Piece of marble stone is heavier than the wood, though both of them occupy the same space, that is, they have the same volume. This is because the amount of matter packed in a given volume is different for different materials. The amount of matter present in a given volume of a material is called its density. If a material is denser than water, that is, if it has a higher density than water, it will sink in it. Examples of such materials are stone, iron nails, sand, coins, carbon tetrachloride, etc. If a material is less dense than water, that is, it has a lower density than water, it will float on it. Examples of such materials are paper, cork, thermocol, mustard oil, etc. Volume of liquids. A liquid has a definite or fixed volume. That is, a given quantity of a liquid occupies a definite volume. It does not occupy all the space present in a container. Let us perform a simple activity to understand this. Activity 4. Take a glass tumbler and fill it with water. You have taken a definite quantity of water. Now, pour this water into a jug. What do you observe? Does the jug get completely filled with water? Now, pour the water into a bucket. What do you observe? A given quantity of water occupies a fixed space, irrespective of the size of the container. It does not spread to fill the whole of the container. The volume of a liquid is measured in liters, denoted as L. You buy milk, petrol, vegetable oil, etc. in liters. A smaller unit of the volume is milliliter, denoted as ml. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters, or 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. You buy milk, soft drinks, or mineral water in packs of 1 liter or 500 milliliter.